Hey, fun seekers. I want to welcome everyone at Wasaga Beach and from around the world. This is Fact Up News. Before I start, my production team told me that the next location will be like a real dessert. Dessert has 2 S's in it. We're in a desert. Oh my. And now for the Fact Up News. A major food company has recalled 2 types of frozen hash browns because the potatoes contain pieces of golf balls. Doctors say if you already ingested pieces of golf balls, the best thing to do is just let them play through. Fact Up News has to recant an article about an archaeologist that was claiming he discovered an amazing lost city in Kansas. We realized he just got stoned and watched The Wizard of Oz. A new poll finds that more than half of Canadian adults say they smoked marijuana, while the other half said, wait, what was the question? A couple from Florida just set a record by taking their 200th Carnival cruise. The couple said, "What can we say? We love diarrhea." England doesn't have a kidney bank, but it does have a liver pool. Recently diagnosed with color blindness, a man said, "It just came out of the green." A new store in town sells broken marionettes. No strings attached. A new 12-step group was formed for compulsive talkers. They call it On and On and On. Tonight there is a new documentary on how ships are kept together. It'll be quite riveting. Strange news. A man was admitted to hospital who was addicted to brake fluid. He claims he can stop at any time. The furniture company just outside of town accidentally had a man who fell into an upholstery machine. We are glad to report he is now fully recovered. Last week, I was asked by a newly formed group of witches to do a news story. So I tried it for a spell. A young boy was bagging groceries at our local supermarket. Recently, the store installed a machine for squeezing fresh orange juice. Intrigued, the young man asked if he could be allowed to work the machine. But their request was denied. People were upset. Said the store manager, "Sorry, kid, but baggers can't be juicers." The lumberjack business is now using computers, but ironically, they have problems logging in. After hours of waiting for the local bowling alley to open, they finally got the ball rolling. A prisoner in a desolate country was told by his lawyer that he had gotten a stay of execution. He smiled and said to reporters, "Well, no noose is better than good noose." A teacher at our local high school was fired because he was cross-eyed. The school board stated he had trouble controlling his pupils. Now for political news. A woman was arrested yesterday morning for trying to scale the White House fence for the 2nd time this week. The Secret Service said, "Wish you were living here too, Mrs. Clinton, but you can't keep doing that." Speaking of Hillary Clinton, in a recent interview, she said that she would investigate UFOs and said that aliens may have already visited Earth. When he heard that, Trump said,
"Forget the wall. We need a dome. Just build a huge dome. A huge, classy, beautiful dome, and we'll make the aliens pay for it."
Donald Trump's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame was just vandalized again. As of tonight, police have narrowed down the list of suspects to 150 million people. A Canadian woman last week proposed to her boyfriend at a hockey game with a bouquet of Doritos, making it look like roses. It spawned a new flavor. Not your boyfriend anymore. Russia may have trouble getting athletes to compete in the 2018 Olympics after their big doping scandal. People were confused. They were like, you can rig an election but not a urine test? And finally, a recent study has found that women who carry a little extra weight live longer than the men who mention it.
And that's the Fact Up News right here on Wasaga Beach TV.